yourself not feeling or looking like you did when you were in high school? Like myself, I'm sure that many of you have found it difficult to find time in your busy schedules to exercise. And you also may have trouble finding which types of exercise work for you. Being how to exercise regularly and have researched this subject makes me qualified to speak on this topic. The purpose of my speech is to persuade all of you to exercise several times a week. All of you should know the benefits of exercise because exercise is one of the most important things in life. Not only does it boost your self-esteem and your body image, but it also prevents major killers like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Making exercise a priority is important to your life. Making time to exercise is not always easy, nor is finding which type of exercise works for you, but it can be done. I myself have a busy schedule and have struggled to find the time to exercise, but I've found what works for me through trial and error. I wake up really early, 3 times a week, go to aerobics class, and then on the days I don't, I either jog in my neighborhood on days that after work or on the weekends. Try doing it at different times and see what works best for you. For example, I used to work out on my lunch break, but that no longer works for me, so I have to work out in the mornings or evenings. There are many different forms of exercise. Some examples are jogging, aerobics, martial arts, swimming, and weightlifting, etc. The list goes on. The point I'm trying to make is not every exercise works for everybody. I want you to explore some different types of ways to exercise and see what works best for you. Some of my favorite ways to exercise, I'm going to show you, jogging, jumping jacks, crunches, and planks, which I'm not going to do a plank for y'all, but so explore your options. Exercise reverses the effects of stress, lifts depression, and improves your body image. According to health.usnews.com, exercise is the single best thing you can do for your brain in terms of mood, memory, and learning, says Harvard Medical School psychiatrist John Brady. Health.usnews.com also says jumping on a treadmill for 30 minutes or cross training can blow off tension by increasing chemicals like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. Health.usnews.com also says researchers found that stressed out women who work out vigorously for 45 minutes over a 3-day period have shown cells that show fewer signs of aging compared to women that are inactive and stressed out. They also suggest that burning off 350 calories 3 times a week throughout a sustained sweat-induced activity can reduce symptoms of depression as effectively as an antidepressant. I believe this to be true because I feel great after a good workout. My mind is cleared of all my stresses, and it just makes me feel like I'm working to being healthier. According to hsph.harvard.edu, if you're looking to avoid that middle-age spread, physical activity is important, as is watching what you eat. But there is no rule to how fast or hard you have to work out to keep your weight steady. hsph.harvard.edu also says you need more than 2.5 hours of moderate intensity workout a week to lose weight or to keep the weight off that you've lost. Your body will adapt to these exercises, and you'll have to push a little harder and maybe change it up. Exercise on a regular basis can prevent heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. CBSNews.com also says a new government study estimates that nearly 80% of adult Americans do not get the recommended amount of exercise we need each week, potentially setting themselves up for years of health problems. According to hsph.harvard.edu, being physically active on a regular basis can protect you from developing heart disease or strokes or its precursors like high blood pressure and undesirable blood lipid patterns. And it also helps protect against cancers such as colon and breast cancers, and type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Being that I struggle with high blood pressure, I have seen the effects that how it can help your health. Regular exercise gives you a chance to live a longer life, and so do yourself a favor, start exercise. The purpose of my speech was to convince all of you that exercise is the key to living a longer, healthier, happier life. As I said before, 80% of adult Americans do not get the amount of exercise needed. You should know the benefits of exercise and that it can save your life and are 100% beneficial. As someone that works out, researched this topic, and am at risk of the things that exercise can prevent, I wanted to share with you how important exercise is. Many of us come up with excuses why not to exercise. However, if you really want to improve your mental and physical health, you will find the time to exercise. We should all take time out to exercise. So next time you're deciding whether or not to exercise, just think of the benefits you will gain. It is extremely important. Thank you.